right here. It's called PureTrim. Okay, now PureTrim is an MLM company. It's a network marketing business, and maybe you shared this with a family member, and you're interested in maybe joining the business to not only benefit from their products but to grow the company and maybe create an income on the side and build a home-based business. So you're wondering if this is a good opportunity. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to review PureTrim. Let's talk about some of their products. We'll talk about the compensation plan. We'll talk about MLM in general and whether this is really the thing for you to grow and make a lot of money from, or maybe there are other options. Okay, so PureTrim is an American multi-level marketing company. They've been around since 2014. They were actually called something else and they rebranded in 2014. So they've been around now for more than 5 years, which is always a good cutoff point. If an MLM company has been around for more than 5 years, generally they're here to stay. Okay, because MLM companies are popping up left, right, and center all the time, and most of them don't last more than 5 years. So at least with PureTrim, they've been around for more than 6 years now, and so they're pretty stable. Okay, which is a good thing when it comes to an MLM company. Now, the areas that they focus on are weight loss, general health and wellness, anti-aging, that kind of thing, and they make mainly shakes, teas, and multivitamins. Okay, so it's basically a health and wellness type of MLM company. They've got the trim bars. They've got colon cleansing and a few different shakes and teas as well, right? So pretty standard. Their products range from $39 to $159. They're a little bit more expensive than, say, regular products out there that are not MLM linked, okay? But that's usually the case with MLM companies. Their products are always premium and they always cost a little bit more than just buying something off Amazon or going to Walmart, for example, okay? Now, in order for you to make money from this opportunity, there are a couple of ways that you can do it, right? So you can join as what's called a rep, okay? Now, you become a rep of PureTrim, and in order for you to join, you have to pay an annual fee, first of all, of $29 to join, right? But on top of that, you must buy $400 every single month worth of product. That's called an auto ship. In the MLM industry, they call it an auto ship. It means that every single month you're going to get billed automatically for $400, and you're going to get $400 worth of their product. Now, you can do whatever you want with the product. You can consume it, or you can give it away, or you can sell it. But essentially, you are forced as a rep, if you want to stay active, to spend $400 every single month, which can be quite expensive for most people, okay? And this is kind of the big, I guess, disadvantage of an auto ship and MLM, is that people that aren't doing very well in the company, they end up having a lot of product in their storeroom and their garage, and they end up being in a lot of debt because they're buying, they're paying for this auto ship every single month, and they're not making enough money from the actual business to offset that auto ship, if that makes sense. And we'll talk about that a little bit more in a second, okay? Now, how are the ways that you can earn money from a company like PureTrim? Well, it's a pretty standard MLM company. They have what's called a uni-level recruitment structure. That just means that you can recruit people into your organization and just stick them below you, and then they will recruit more people, stick it below them, and you'll basically make a residual income off every single person within your organization, which is in the shape of a pyramid. That's why MLMs are so attractive, because you're able to make a piece of every single person's effort, which is why it's such a popular kind of business model globally, right? Now you can make money mainly through retail sales, that means selling the products, or through recruitment, and most people will make more money through recruiting other people to join their company, training them on how to do the same thing, and then replicating that, so they recruit more people and they recruit more people and they recruit more people, and that's how you get your residual income, okay? So on paper, everything looks beautiful, right? Now here's the thing about MLM in general, right? So PureTrim is a very traditional MLM company. Their compensation plan is very standard. It's nothing special. It's a uni-level structure. A lot of companies have either binary or uni-level structured compensation plans, and all it means is that in order for you to really make a lot of money from PureTrim, and when I say a lot of money, I mean $10,000 per month and upwards, you literally have to recruit hundreds and hundreds of people into what's called your downline, okay? So that means that you yourself have to get really good at recruiting your friends and family, and the only way that you're going to see a high full-time income, again, $10,000 or more, is if you have in the high hundreds and thousands of people in your downline, because that's the way the compensation plans are structured. Okay, so if you recruit like 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40 people, you're not going to make that much money. You might make a few $100s, a few $1,000s, okay, here and there. But to get that consistent high income, you need to have high hundreds and thousands in your downline. Otherwise, you cannot activate the part of the compensation plan that's going to pay you that kind of money. I hope that makes sense, okay? I know this because I came from the MLM industry. I've been in 4 MLM companies. I've recruited almost 200 people. So I was doing really, really well, considered really, really well, and I still wasn't making anywhere close to what I deserve to be making, or you deserve to be making. Okay, so here's a big stat that I want to give you, not just with PureTrim, but with all MLM companies. And this is something that you want to take into consideration because this is your business and it's your money. Okay, now on average, and this is a statistic that you can Google yourself, right? This is a global statistic. And so this is how it works, right? So what they say is that across all MLM companies, not just PureTrim, but all MLM companies, okay, the average rep, okay, so with all MLM companies, less than 1% of all reps in MLM companies make a full-time income, and the full-time income is for them $5,000 per month. Think about that for a second. That means that your chance of having success is less than 1%, okay, and if you do have success, you're only making a normal full-time income of $5,000 per month. That's just crazy. Think about it. Most day jobs will pay you $5,000 anyway per month, right? So here you are. You're busting your butt. You're working super hard. You're hustling, and less than 1% chance of making just a normal $5,000 salary per month. And that's the global stat. You can Google it yourself, right? And so the reason that is because the MLM business model, not PureTrim necessarily, but the whole MLM business model, it looks good on paper, but it's very, very difficult to execute in real life, okay? Because most people suck at recruiting. It's very difficult to convince your friends and family, and you only know so many people. So once you've spoken to all your friends and family, it gets very difficult to grow your network beyond beyond the people that you know, okay? And in order for you to train and get your team to duplicate is an extremely difficult thing to do because most people can't recruit well. It's just one of the biggest roadblocks that you're going to come up against, okay? So that's just talking about the MLM, business model in general. But as a company, PureTrim's fine. They're a standard MLM company. They've been around for more than 5 years. They've got decent products. They're in the health and wellness industry. Their compensation plan is pretty standard across the board, right? So they're an okay company if you want to join MLM, all right? What I'm saying is that MLM is a difficult industry to get really good in because of the recruitment aspect. So if you feel that you can recruit close to 1,000 people into your downline, then please, by all means, join PureTrim and grow the business because they're a pretty decent company. But if you're like, well, Aaron, I'm just here because I heard about it from a friend. I don't really know too much about MLM, and I wanted to create an income from home. I just wanted to do a bit of research to find out if MLM is really the way to go, okay? Now, here's my recommendation. So I did MLM for 1 whole year. I did pretty well considering that most people suck at recruiting. And yet I wasn't making the kind of money that I thought I would be making. So I quit MLM after 1 year, even though I had recruited close to 200 people into my downline. And I decided to go online because online's the future. Online's the current, right? So I tried making money through the internet and I failed for a long time. Don't get me wrong. I did okay in MLM, but I failed online for 8 years. I spent more than $90,000 trying to figure out how to make money from home through the computer. I tried everything from drop shipping, e-commerce, affiliate marketing, ClickBank, JVZoo, Warrior Plus. You may have heard of some of these before. And it wasn't until 2016, 8 years later, that I finally started to do well with something called affiliate marketing. Now, all affiliate marketing is when you find a group of people that have a problem that they're trying to solve and you find a digital educational product to help them to solve that problem. And when you connect them together, you make a commission. It's a very simple business model, and you can sell globally, okay? And that's the most powerful thing. It's 100% online. So I started getting really good at affiliate marketing. I started making sales every single day. And by April 2019, I had tripled my old corporate income, and I'd been in corporate at that point for 15 years, 15 long years. So I quit my corporate job in April 2019 because I tripled what I was making every single month. And now I've been working full-time from home since then. And I've got thousands of students all over the world where I teach them the skill of affiliate marketing and building a really powerful income from home, literally 100% through the power of the internet and your laptop or computer, okay? So I think it's a much more profitable business model. It's more direct, it's easier, it's lower cost, and you don't have to hire big teams. You can be a solopreneur and still do really, really well. It's one of the most amazing industries. In fact, it's a $12 billion industry. A lot of people don't know that about affiliate marketing, and I think it trumps MLM hands down. Okay, so it's up to you. If you're interested in MLM and you don't mind recruiting hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people into your downline, then PureTrim is a decent company. It's just that the model is pretty challenging. That's all it is, right? However, if you're like, Aaron, I'm not sold on MLM. I just want to make an income online, or I want to earn an income from home, what are some of the best options, then maybe affiliate marketing might be for you. Okay, so I've got a free training workshop that's going to literally take you through the entire thing about affiliate marketing. It's going to explain to you why it's one of the most profitable business models out there, why it's one of the most direct, it's the simplest to start, very low barrier to entry, very low cost, okay, and why you can scale the business much larger than an MLM company. Chances of success are a lot higher as well. What to do, how to be successful with it, and all that great stuff. So all you need to do to get access to that workshop is to click the link right below this video, and on the next page enter your email address, and I'll send the training directly to your email inbox. Please check your spam folder, because sometimes email these days ends up in spam. And then watch the video, okay? Enjoy it, okay? Learn from it, and if you really want to start something online through affiliate marketing, there's going to be a way for us to work together, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this review of PureTrim. Again, completely up to you. If you're sold on the MLM model, then PureTrim is a decent company, right? But if you're not so sold on MLM and you're like, maybe I might want to do something else because I'm not so hot on recruiting my friends and family and having to build a downline of like 800 to 1,000 plus people, which is very difficult, then hopefully I'll see you on the next page. I hope you enjoyed this video today, and all the best to you and your business. Take care.